and Knights of Degen. And Mitch Kidd keeping it himself, and he is sandwiched down just past the 10-yard line.
Again, all customization that Mitch does. We say it every time he plays.
Kidd connects here. Woo! Ballard put him on skates, looking for the block, and he's down at the 20. Malcolm Ballard.
Right here, this is a screenplay. His blockers establish a nice wall, but then he just creates himself and then understands to get across the field and just make sure that he can get about 8 yards. Oh, no, that was a first down right there. I'm sorry about that. Get the first down right there on this play to allow Aoki to keep the chains moving.
Here's a 3rd and 9. First half action. Aoki, quick release. There's Boykin. Spins off one tackler. He is taken down just beyond the 20.
On that side with Patrick Smith.
Kidd lets it go. Smith turns the corner. Actually, it's Joseph Boykin who's in for the touchdown. And long time coming for Joseph Boykin. Just 6 targets the last 2 weeks. He was due for a score.
You have both guys doing drags across the field. So imagine doing a straight line across the field, but one receiver tries to bump into the defender, which allows an opening for the receivers. And actually, they didn't even bump him. Boykins just ran right past the linebacker right here.
Williams, Herring, and Owens. Crouch steps through and cannot elude the rush. Thought about it, looked T.O.'s way, and then decided to try and step through. But he was eventually halted by a dancing Nick Williams. Crouch firing. And that was intended for Owens. Ricocheted out of bounds. Crouch ready. Rush is on. Crouch has a lane. Turns that corner, and Crouch can cruise in for the touchdown.
When I rub my head, it comes true. Watch him. He sits in the pocket. He's looking downfield. He's trying to find the read. The D lineman makes him step upfield, and he's just too fast for Good D. He just runs to the sideline, and that's a touchdown from the MVP of last season.
Hey man, I know your old nickname, your new nickname should be Magic 8 Ball.
That would come following the conclusion of this game. Kidd ready to throw. Let's fly. Puts that one up way high, and it is intercepted. Taken back by Marquell Osborne, who's out of the end zone and on the move. Up to the 20, looking for a lane, and then is hammered into the wall by Joseph Boykin. But the damage done, the football back with KOD.
Watch him step up in the pocket. He has time, but tries to force the ball downfield. Overthrows his receiver, and Osborne literally catches a punt right here.
Yeah, and at the end of this play, if we roll it all the way through, Henry Kellogg gets away with a very blatant and big block in the back here. You see 20 on the left. Bam! That's a block in the back. That is clear as day. They get away with it.
Crouch stepping up, moving to the 20, breaks the tackle, looking for a block, and he is taken down at the 10. Becker tracks him down, but another play from Ed Crouch that seems stopped, only for him to find another 10 or 15 yards.
Watch him in the pocket. He steps up, and you see him being able to avoid Goodby and all these other defensive players for the...
You got to go to T.O.
Called it. Oh, baby!
T.O. for 6.
I miss football, baby.
You know one of the great things, though? You get down here, and it's just pure. It's just pure. You just want to see good plays.
Y'all come up here, they throw the fade to T.O. immediately. I love it.
You got to.
Terrell Owens, his 3rd touchdown here in the FCF.
We just was hollering him. I said he got at least a good 806 touchdowns for the league.
He's off balance every
You're making
time.
like a skiing motion, like he's going side to side.
It's almost like he's skiing. So when it comes to tackling him, like almost like Ed Crouch. When it comes to tackling,
this guy cannot be taken down. Crouch bumped off about 7 tacklers before he stopped at the 10.
Always dipping. So it's really hard to get a center of balance on him. And then when he's in beast mode, when he's just really thinking about crushing your face, it's really hard to tackle somebody like that. So, because most running backs.
A 3rd and 10, remember, they don't have their 5th down.
Crouch again, throwing, and again, just off target. So he's been forced into a couple of throwing situations after his legs got him so far in that first half. Here's the 4th down play. Crouch puts on the brakes, Still eluding, lets it fly all the way towards the end zone. Up for grabs, nobody there. It was looking for Jedediah Lewis. They're the square burger, right?
Yeah, I think we should get a rep to understand how they do that, so I can make my burgers like that at home.
What a stop there, Ilion.
That's somebody's fault.
From the end zone, Kidd stepping up, tosses it out ahead to Smith, who keeps his feet, avoids the tackle, and he's going to be taken down at the 25. Vote power as we see this play once again, courtesy of Great Clips. You guys will remember the first meeting between these two, that's where that debuted, and Aoki had 4 straight trick plays. It did not go well in that 42-18 loss, so they've cleaned it up here a little bit.
Yeah, you can't do 4 straight trick plays in a row. That doesn't normally work. But right here, Mitch Kidd.
For Mitch Kidd and Aoki. Kidd, let's fly. That's good. All day for Boykin. An easy touchdown for Aoki. Another for Joseph Boykin. He's got 2 tonight.
Oh, yeah, and Jim Jones is upset.
You scored plenty like that.
Bro, that rub coming handy, that pick. You get underneath that, it's all good. That's a good rub route. And the guy going underneath, you can see the guy here coming underneath on the shallow. Cornerback get picked, it's man coverage. That's a walk-in touchdown, you get the good rub. See that rub, kind of got him a good bump. To the pay dirt.
They got an opportunity. They fix it up. They actually got an opportunity to make the playoffs.
Okay, we got T.O. at the top. T.O. blocking.
They're running here. We go with West, and he is tackled behind the line. It would be a bit of a loss there for Terrell West.
Thought to take your career to the next level, man, and dream about the ball and get so many interceptions. So moments like that, man, just, we learn from, because I think when we're so young and we doing it so fast and stuff happening so fast and we so focused on what we're trying to become and what we're trying to do. T.O. got man coverage too. And he in the press. Okay, T with the
Crouch throwing. Touchdowns there. They don't find T.O. It's Jacoby Herring for the score. KOD adds another 20-12.
The quarterback right here pretty good, man. He got good vision.
Yeah, no, he
can move really good, man. A good scramble, throw on the run. That kid, he really loved the game. He got a lot of energy.
Yeah, no, he a good kid, man. He won the MVP last year, and I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up running for the MVP again this year.
Just let him go right by and be like one of the many men that he has beaten off the line into the end zone. Here's a good look. Speaking of guys getting free, Smith into the end zone. To keep their playoff hopes alive, Knights of Degen with a win. They are in.
This rub route's been working for both teams all day. Right here, we have another rub route that allows Patrick Smith to get across the field and to be able to just to walk into the end zone, just like we talked about earlier.
But this one looked more like a zone. It looked like it was the linebackers blitzing no matter what, hoping for something to happen.
4th down on this Gatorade power play. The out is there, and the reception is complete. It works to perfection for Aoki and Joseph Boykin. They'll keep their drive alive with 1:35 and counting.
You made them get into man coverage, and you got the right play call. A hitch route right here allows Boykins to drive up the field, have Kane back off because he's thinking it's something deep, and then Mitch Kidd just throws a laser to the sideline to make sure they get the first down.
The clock stops after every play.
The give to Ballard, still churning, and he does not get any further. Jim Jones coming back to make that stop.
They're hoping that the shutdown squad defensive unit can hold, unless they want the ball back and have their fate in their hands.
Question mark? Hold?
Hold? Caught myself in the middle of my statement.
As a defender, I've been in situations like this before, and I'm not letting them score.
Ballard forward and in. Malcolm Ballard would not be denied this time. It wasn't as if he was let in, but he forced his way in for the touchdown.
Yeah, if you're gonna score, you're gonna have to beat me, and that's what Malcolm Ballard did right there. But I'm not letting you in.
4-point lead. They'll want to go up 6. That could prove valuable depending on what KOD does.
And then Malcolm Ballard tried to show you guys why he had 5 touchdowns last week. When you get him in the red zone like this. His coach is standing behind him with the air crouch number 5 shirt on.
Check out.
So that's
a player's coach right there. Here's Crouch with the 7-on-6.
space.
Crouch all day. A foot race. 5, end zone, touchdown. Ed Crouch and Knights of Degen.
That's why your coach wear your jersey during the game.
Wow.
Watch Ed Crouch. Sits in the pocket, it sees there's nobody there. They're in man coverage, and when you pull somebody out on the power play, it goes in man coverage. And if you have a quarterback that is like Ed Crouch, like Cam Newton, like Lamar Jackson, and all the defenders are looking the other way, man, is off to the races, and nobody's catching him.
40-yard run for Ed Crouch. For the Knights of Degen to go in front by 2, they bring on Terrell Owens.
Ben Hunt.
Here's Owens to the corner. T.O. laying it out, hauling it in. Terrell Owens for 2.
That boy T.O. is not playing today.
Knights of Degen are sitting in the driver's seat and heading to the Season 2 playoffs with 17 seconds left in the season.
Number 2 all-time touchdowns receiving. This is why, right here. Wonderful route, great coverage, beautiful throw, but T.O. lays out, catches the ball, doesn't allow it to touch the ground at all for any confusion.
On the field yelling at Marquise Kane saying, hey, use that sideline, baby. Don't
Here's
get
Kidd.
beat deep.
Oh,
it's
Kidd, downfield, up for grabs, caught, right back to it. What a catch. They'll say he is out shy of the end zone, but they get a whole ton of yards back. Mitch Kidd, downfield.
complete. Let's see what happens here in the replay.
Oh my God!
Patrick Smith.
Jump ball to Patrick Smith.
4-yard line.
He's in. Not a touchdown.
Okay, not a touchdown. Not a
but
touchdown.
Jump ball to your receiver that's been making plays for you all day, and Kane. That's not good enough coverage. He tries to put his hand in, but a big body receiver versus a smaller DB.
Give to Ballard, turns the corner. That's in for a touchdown. Malcolm Ballard with 3 seconds left.
Oh, this is crazy. FCF football is crazy. Malcolm Ballard, he has 3 touchdowns on the day, and he shows you again why he wants the ball in his hand.
Coming up, again, crucial to make it a 6-point game once more. Second look there, courtesy of Great Clips. 3 seconds left. We are going to have time for one more play with Knights of Degen.
You have to applaud the block by Andre Sims right here.
Here we go. KOD need to score.
With Yeti. This is a must-have. Yeti to the corner. Can't hang on. And that's it. Adoki hits on their first 2. Knights of Degen can't convert on their first 2. And Adoki comes all the way back. They had to win the game. They had to win the showdown. And they are into the postseason.